Hi, this is Paul Orosco with the Okmulgee News Network, and we have a famous TV star. If you watch the show Pawn Stars, you see the art expert Brett Maly come in. Brett, welcome to Okmulgee.
Well, thank you very much. It's great to be here.
And tell us a little bit about art. We got a piece of art right behind you.
Boy, there's so much to cover. Well, this particular work is by an artist that we represent in Las Vegas. Her name is Jennifer Maine. She's a young lady. She's in her 30s. Does some incredible work, a bit Picasso-esque, we would call it. Bit of Chagall, but very bold, lots of movement and primary colors. Music, which you see in this piece, is a central theme in a lot of her works, and a lot of her compositions have a lot of movement and flow that kind of evoke that feeling.
Estate sales. Do you recommend going to estate sales for people who look for art for themselves, or would you go to an art dealer?
You know, I just wrote a book about people that like to go to estate sales or garage sales or regional auction houses to look for fine art, and there's some really incredible values to be had. A lot of times you have estate sales that are being liquidated, and to be perfectly honest, people don't know what they have. A lot of times the children or whoever is going through the work in the estate don't understand what has value and what doesn't. So value can definitely be had.
So you can find a prize there.
You can find a prize. Not always, but a lot of times you can find a real diamond in the rough if you know what to look for.
At the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop, the characters you got a good cast of characters.
Oh,
They blend very well together. You got Rick Harrison, you got Corey's son, the old man, and Trumley.
They really are. The dynamic that you see on the show, I can vouch firsthand, is honest. I know some of the situations they get into might be a little bit contrived for the camera, but that family dynamic, you just can't manufacture that. And they obviously, the family, they have their dynamic, and then Lee, he's been a friend of Corey's, I know, for years and years and years. So I can tell some stories from my first few episodes on the show, where they were actually working the floor and Lee was breaking mugs and things, and the old man was yelling at him. And, it's almost exactly what you see on the show.
What would be something we would be surprised about any of the cast of 4 people? What would be...
I think the biggest surprise would just be how savvy they are. I mean, sometimes the show, it makes them seem like they're, knuckleheads, and but they're very, very sharp. Rick especially knows a little bit about everything.
Yeah, he does.
And there's times where I come in, he brings me in as an expert, and he's already covered most of what I would talk about, and he's not an art expert. So he's very well read, very well versed in a lot of different subjects, and he knows what he's doing for sure. And the family members too. The old man is very savvy, Corey as well. So, and even Lee, he's smarter than he lets on.
So you must be good reputation with them. How long have you been working with them?
I've been working with them for about 4.5, coming up on 5 years now, I think. And I've been blessed. They've been real nice to have me come in as their art expert now ever since, I think, season 2. And it's been great. It's been a great experience. It's been good for business. I learned quite a bit myself. They'll bring me in on challenging pieces, and it keeps me sharp. So I enjoy it immensely.
And tell me about your shirt.
This shirt, I was gifted this right before I left town to come out here for the reunion. And this is an Andy Warhol shirt. This is actually from the Andy Warhol Foundation. And he was very famous for making images that you wouldn't ordinarily think were art into art, like Campbell's soup cans, dollar signs, things like that. And this is from his dollar sign series. And this is a reproduction done on a T-shirt, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, thank you for talking to us, and I'm sure we'll all be watching even more of you now. You come to Okmulgee area, and thank you for taking the time to talk to us.
I hope to be back soon. I love this area. I just got done fishing, and you're doing a little hunting, and I love it. I'll be back soon for sure.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.